when you start holding it down, and they
Yeah,
be like,
exactly.
damn.
Nigga, looking at what you doing for you, nigga. That could have been me. No, it can't.
Fuck around and hit you with that text, get your ass caught up. Be like, oh, I can't.
That's why you
You
take.
start throwing the dice. I had the real dice.
Looking at that motherfucker.
So like,
I don't know about your.
but look, that's like the hard ones to deny. Like,
What?
it's hard to deny that.
It's hard to deny them old hoes.
I ain't
Nah,
say all
it's
that.
It's not
I
hard
ain't
to
say
deny.
that.
It's
I
not
ain't
hard
say
to
that.
deny at all.
I ain't say
Yeah, so
that.
it may be
I ain't
hard
say
for
that.
you, nigga.
No,
Not
I
me.
didn't say that. I did not
I'm a
say
man
that.
of God.
Exactly.
Facts. Yeah,
Man,
facts.
man of God first and
I'm
foremost.
a man of God.
To God be the glory.
What's up, bros? What's good,
What's
man?
going on, brothers?
It's called.
We back another edition. I had this friend podcast. We got a special guest today. My boy Carl Hayes come on to talk about his book. Before we'll get into that in a second, but you know,
Man, fuck that book.
you don't like books?
Yeah, man.
Boy, fuck
I
you.
don't read. I do podcasts.
Hey, bro, I actually tried to read. So when I was telling him about like my mentor earlier, she gave me something to read. Bro, I can't do that shit, dog.
What she give you to read?
It was some book. I don't know. I looked at that shit for like 2
You
minutes.
don't even remember the title of the book?
No. All right, this what happened.
That's
This is
trash.
psychology kicking in. My degree for one of them.
This nigga
Like,
swear
yeah.
he's smart.
All right, so when I like conditioned myself to every time I read, I fall asleep. I get sleepy. You know why? Because when we was at school, when I was studying, never studied. Y'all know this shit. I was studying my bed, right?
Yeah,
Bed
which is a bad
associated with
idea.
what? Sleep. So every time I study in my bed, I crack open a book, I get tired, I start yawning. So now when I fucking try to read a book, like I start yawning and shit, bro. And I fall asleep.
Okay.
It's just boring.
That's interesting.
Reading is
Yeah.
reading can be boring if it's not
It's
interesting
boring,
to
bro.
you.
Like I was like, damn, I was thinking I was gonna start like reading Game of Thrones books. Nah.
Nah, because you watched the
'Cause
show
I
already.
know. So it's interesting to me though.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna start reading that, and maybe that will get me, you know. But nah, bro, I can't do it. It's just taking, and I think it's a time factor about it. That's some bullshit though, because I watch a lot of TV. So if I watch TV, I can read too. But it's just like
What's the last
sitting
book you
down,
read fully? Fully.
Lord of the Flies.
Nigga, that was like 4th grade.
Exactly.
Bruh, that's trash.
The last
For
book I read
real.
was Between the World and Me, Ta-Nehisi Coates. It was a good book. That's
Who the
worth
fuck
reading.
is Ta-Nehisi? It's Ta-Nehisi Coates.
It's a good book, bro. It's a letter to his son.
Enlighten me. What is it about?
It's
I was like Pursuit of Happiness.
It's a letter to his son, and it has a dope ending. It has a climactic ending.
climactic
Yeah,
ending.
you know, I'm very educated, bro. It's wild. Don't let me get my
So
tea out. Don't
what's
let me
the-
get my tea out the source.
You didn't tell
You want me to get my
shit.
tea out the source?
You didn't say shit about the
I can't
book.
tell you the fucking book. That's
Why
like telling
not?
you the show.
I don't care. I'm not gonna read it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Bum ass Texas.
So wait, 4th grade was the last time you actually read a
It was
book
not
for
4th
like
grade.
pleasure?
We didn't read Lord of the Flies in
Nigga,
4th
last
grade.
book you
It
read was To Kill a
11th grade.
Mockingbird.
No, bro. We read that shit in like 11th grade, I think.
What's the last book you read, Carl? Fully.
48 Laws of Power.
Ah, yeah.
And
That's
it's-
easy
and-
book.
and
It's
that-
easy book.
Y'all
Nah,
niggas
hell
get
nah.
on my nerves.
Because that's not a book you can just like read front to back. It's like
Yeah.
shit
you,
you really
you got to
have
process and shit.
Yeah,
Oh, The Ways of a Superior Man. That's another book I read. That's
I got to
something
read the biography of Malcolm X. I do want to read that though. But like I said, reading is so hard. Like, how do y'all take time out to do this? Especially you got, you know, the family and stuff like that. How do you take time out to?
I closed
Turn off TV.
I closed the door.
Yeah?
Yeah. I closed the door.
The
and-
time you
and
spend
locked it.
watching TV or getting on social media, read a book.
Book social media.
Damn, you straight?
Yeah, I'm
You
going.
don't like Instagram?
No, bro. It's just not. It's not real.
You don't like Twitter?
I'm not even on Twitter. I deleted my Twitter like in
What made you want to
2000
give up
I deleted my
social
Twitter in
media?
2012, huh?
What made you want to give up social media? Like, not give up.
I
but-
have got. I gave up Instagram for like 2 years before.
Why?
Cause, bro,
You
it's-
just wanted to be different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it probably
It
wasn't
wasn't no
even
real
no
reason.
it was a real
Nah.
reason. I was
Nah,
just
I'm gonna make
like,
him miss me for a little bit. Fuck these niggas.
make
I'ma
them
come
miss
back and
me.
kill him. I'ma come
Nah,
back
bro,
and
it
kill 'em.
was like. I think now like Instagram is like the new reality.
Yeah, people compare a lot.
Yeah, because when I like if I see people I haven't seen in a long time, they're like, "Oh, I ain't seen you on the gram. You ain't posting nothing." Like, huh?
Text my phone.
Exactly.
Yeah,
call me.
yeah,
I won't
yeah.
answer the phone, but you still can. You still can call me. I get your message.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, so I think that when I gave up, but I gave up Instagram. This was like 2014 ish.
Did something monumental
12?
happen to where you wanted to
Nah.
give it up?
No, it was like one of those things where I was like, I want to see if I can do it. And then when I did it, I was like, I don't need this shit.
Yeah.
And then I was realizing like all the problem that shit was causing. Not, I mean, I can't blame Instagram for the problem, like the problem they causing like in life and relationships and shit like that. But I seen that, and I was just like,
Activity tab.
oh yeah.
That shit gone. You
Thank-
good now.
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
Get your likes off, young man. Young
Get your,
kids.
like,
Get your likes off.
Hey,
That don't
man.
nigga. That don't mean that the likes that he send are like you'll never be able to see them. That just mean that
it won't show up.
you
No,
go
you can
on
see them, you go on the page.
Yeah, you gotta go on the page. What if
She don't-
niggas get lucky every day, B.
But that's
Niggas
like
get
it
lucky
go back
every
to like
day.
that stalking conversation we had. Like, nigga, if you going to pages to see if whoever likes someone's pic, just going like to like
Women
a
do it.
certain.
Women or Joe?
This is what I'm talking about.
Women or Joe? If you haven't seen you,
It's the women.
women or Joe? Certain
All of-
women.
all of
Certain
them.
women. Not all of them.
All of them, bro.
Some women just be chilling until you give them a reason to.
Do you give them a reason or they find reasons?
Could be both. Could be a little bit of both.
Nah, it's more the latter.
Mm.
that's what I think.
You try to marry niggas get quiet.
Yeah, no, but like for real though, I think that Instagram it's a lot of foo-foo on there.
Fufu.
Yeah,
What the fuck is fufu?
like it's fugazi. It's not like foo-foo like the African food.
Oh, because I like. What do you mean like? Because it's not.
because everybody's put on the show.
Yeah.
I say most everybody. I mean, there are some people on Instagram who just be on there chilling, but everything's for the show. But I think it's just like the generation that we are in now, and just the
Facts.
times we are in. Like everyone wants to have like some kind of presence or kind of want to be something. So
Facts,
that's
facts.
the easiest platform to do that. But my question, what I'm thinking about is, when Instagram dies, it's gonna die.
Yeah.
What's next?
Something else.
Sex
was-
bots.
Yeah, because it was Twitter.
Sex
when we were,
bots.
when we
That has
were
nothing to do with
in college-
Instagram, but that's just
when
coming,
we were all
y'all.
in college, Twitter was popping.
Yeah. It's
Twitter was
crazy.
popping.
The Instagram came like in what, 2012, like
Oh,
11,
remember.
12. I think it was like 11, 12.
Yeah, 13, 12.
Twitter.
It was,
and
I was still in
Facebook.
school.
Yeah, I still like Twitter more than Instagram because it's wittier. It's just. I love comedy and I love like people the way they think, and I think Twitter is wittier. The Instagram is like a picture book almost.
Yeah.
And
But like I said, like, what do you think is next though? Like, what's gonna be? It's gonna be just a new platform that does the same
I
shit.
don't know what tops Instagram
Yeah.
because everything is on there. You can do 8-minute videos, 10-minute, 15-minute videos.
Yeah.
Well, that's because every time that there's a new feature or something that comes out, and it could be a possible competitor. Think about Snapchat. They found a way
Facts.
to incorporate some of the same features to stay relevant.
Do niggas still got Snapchat?
I don't use it.
I have it, but I ain't gonna
Yeah.
even lie. I
I
haven't
actually
logged
use
in my
Snapchat for
account
the-
in
I,
like over a year.
Yeah, I heard niggas cheat who still got Snapchat.
I use Snapchat for its.
Nigga's face.
I use Snapchat for its camera function.
If your nigga got Snapchat,
You cheating? Bro, I was talking to my pops. Look, I was talking to my pops about like cheating and shit, and he was telling me that how like back in the day, it was my pops and my uncle, and we was talking about how like back in the day, like only way to get caught cheating is your girl pulled up on you. Like she had to pull up on you.
what do you mean?
Like she couldn't just like she didn't know where you was. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't
back in
cell
the
phones.
70s,
Yeah,
they was
back in the day.
cheating.
That's why
yeah.
they was getting their shit off.
Yeah,
easy.
so like she had to pull up on you to know like somebody was like he was telling me, damn, should I say this? He was Alright, never mind.
son.
But like he was telling me about like situations where like if you was somewhere and the only way like your girl would know where the fuck you were is like they called like it tell you the restaurant, right? So now you can just hit somebody up, but they didn't have cell phones, so they would have to use like the restaurant phone to call whoever. They have to use the restaurant phone to call like, oh damn, Sheila, your man up here with blah blah blah, like that on some real messy shit. But like now it was like everybody tagging a location, it's just whatever. Like they get you.
Yeah, a lot of people tell on themselves though.
Facts.
Facts.
Like
Yeah.
if you know you out there doing dirt, I don't advise you
Yeah.
to
Post it.
geomark your location. Like you're not moving wise.
Shout out to my niggas who post and got caught.
Yeah, shout out,
Posting cards.
shout
You
out to
did-
y'all.
But what's worse, the post and get? What's worse? Now listen, what's worse, the post and get caught, or just getting caught? Just like I said, they ran a pull up. Like
Ah.
I think it's equal, bro. I think the response is worse than the post itself. The response,
but the dudes ain't posting. It ain't the dude. It's the female that's gonna post, right?
It worked both ways,
It-
bro.
it-
I didn't.
it
It
worked
worked
Look, if
both
you
ways.
a dude and you out here cheating and acting wild,
You wasn't in love.
nah.
You wasn't in love.
If you posting shit, no, I ain't saying you're not in love or whatever. I'm just saying like you want to get caught.
Yeah.
Or you want like you don't give a damn like about
You was rolling dice.
where she thinks. Yeah,
You
you
rolling dice.
crazy. Like usually like the people I know that have gotten caught on some that have gotten caught on some shit like that, they not. It's like the female that does something or like post something or whatever.
Yeah.
But the game changed, bro. Not that I was ever in the game. I'm just saying the game has changed.
People just feel the need to let you be involved in every
In their
aspect
life,
of their
huh?
life.
Even the
I think that's what Instagram has said. Like, I want you in my life. I want these people in my life. Like, I post a lot of shit on Instagram.
So,
but
do you feel sorry for the people who are on Instagram and they see these negative comments? I don't want to talk about celebrities because that's like a different level, but just like I guess normal people, they post these things on
the
Instagram.
Ari Lennox shit. You seen that shit?
Yeah,
They
that
called
was
her a
great.
Rottweiler and she went off.
So, do you feel like sorry for that? Like, if you
No.
post something and then you giving people, so basically you put something out in the world and you're accepting whatever energy comes back. That's basically what's happening, right?
I was just having this conversation, bro. You should honestly be so consumed with your success in your life
Yeah,
that they don't even matter.
yeah,
That, bro, like say Carl he just put out this book.
yeah.
And somebody be like, yo, this book's stupid as shit. You ain't talking about shit.
Right.
And be like, bro, but I'm leveling up in life. Like, I'm doing things that are making me happy, my family happy. I'm leveling up. And if you let somebody come try to tear you down, then what's up with your mental?
That was a high road approach. Cause
Yeah.
a nigga say something about my book, I ain't gonna lie, I'm pulling up.
So
I put man hours into this hoe. You ain't about to just disrespect
Look,
it. Hold on.
I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you, like, so if somebody, because you did post you post your stuff a lot, and you had a lot of friends that post your stuff. Like, if you did see any like negative reactions from it, like, how, did it? It's two-part question. How did it make you feel, and how did you respond?
Well, before I even answer the question, if you have an opinion about a book, I'm assuming you read it. So
Okay.
if you read it, thank you for purchasing it. If you don't like it, well, you've already purchased it, and I've already received funds for it.
My dividends.
Give me
But-
my dividends. Give me my
but-
money.
I would probably reach out to him
Yeah.
as a professional
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you writing a book, you want to make sure you're professional about it.
Yeah.
And I would ask what didn't they agree with, what could have been done better.
Constructive criticism.
Right, but
Yeah.
you have a lot of people that don't have an answer.
Yeah.
They just
And
want to hate.
yeah, it's like, you know what? It's easy for me to say this shit suck and not tell you why.
Yeah.
So I would ask, like, what could be done differently? If you attended college, or if you were a subject matter expert on something, how could I transform it so that way it's applicable in every situation?
Yeah.
That would definitely be the first thing I would do. And what was the second one?
I said how you would feel about it, how you would react to it.
Oh, I mean, I feel like
Like, are you
Whether-
hurt? Like, if somebody say like, "Oh, this is trash," like, nobody gives a fuck about this.
I probably wouldn't be hurt. I mean,
Fuck
although it's a form of art,
Yeah.
and most artists are sensitive.
About their work.
sensitive about my shit.
Exactly. most artists are sensitive about stuff they create.
Yeah.
I didn't write the book to get rich. It was
Facts.
really like I want to drop some
Information.
jewels because
Yeah.
as a first generation college student, I didn't have these jewels given to me.
Right.
So
Yeah.
if you don't like it, cool. If you like it, great. Tell a friend.
Facts.
That's about all I can
That's where
do.
some of the best books come from. Like, it just comes from inspiration, just happiness within self.
Yeah.
I think if you're doing shit for other people, you're not really gonna be happy in life.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
true.
the
If you're
book-
continuously doing shit for other people, then you're just gonna be. I was having this conversation with Vic. Like, he felt like doing the entrepreneurship, making himself happy.
Yeah.
Like, dog, you live for yourself. You came in this world by yourself.
Facts.
Like, these people ain't gonna make you happy. They're gonna tear you down. They're gonna build you up.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's about you.
It's
Yeah.
kind of about that,
People
like
you
what
love.
we talked about earlier, like that 100%,
Yeah.
like with yourself. Like, it's always good when I was telling you that my mentor, she was asking me like, what's 100% to you, and how do you know when you get there? And then when you get there, like, are you good?
Yeah.
Or you gonna keep going? So like when it comes to like the anything you're doing like that makes you happy, like it's always good. Like you want to get to that place to where
Yeah.
you know you feel like okay, I accomplished the things I want to. But then it's better to even like, oh shit, I got more to do.
Facts.
And then I guess for me,
We
it's
get
like
very complacent in this lifetime.
yeah, it's like, and the thing, and we gonna get to your book. Like the thing I like about your book is like your shit is not self-serving. Like you said, you didn't do it to get rich, and you're doing it to help other people out. But we can get into it. Just give us the title and kind of let us know what it's about.
The title is The Things I Wish I Knew. It's pretty self-explanatory.
I wish I knew I
because-
didn't need fucking student loans.
Bruh.
Student loans are fucking trash.
Yeah.
Nailnet, stop fucking emailing me.
They're
I'm
the
not
devil.
fucking paying you.
Well, I'm gonna pay y'all. I don't know about this nigga, but I'm gonna pay y'all because I don't need y'all at my door and garnishing my wages. But
I'm just kidding.
the name of the book
y'all give me every month.
is The Things I Wish I Knew.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's pretty much stuff that I wish that I had when I was going through my undergrad career, I would say.
Give like 3 examples of like wish you knew.
Off the top,
Yeah.
internships. I can definitely say I was one of those people, and I'm pretty sure y'all were too. One of
Facts.
those people that went to school every season.
Yeah.
Meaning summer,
Yeah.
fall, spring.
Because you
I
know,
was in
Knack in the
school.
summertime was the
Exactly.
whole
And I had a job.
time.
Knack was the devil in the summertime, boy. But I went straight to class and had a on campus job or
Yeah.
off campus job, but
Never worked on
that job
internships.
had nothing to do with what I wanted to do
Facts.
with my life.
Right.
Mentorship is another one. I didn't have a mentor during my undergrad year.
Yeah.
You had people saying, "Oh, you should join this." Well, nigga, how is that gonna help me?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Question with the mentorship. That's something I talk about a lot with other people. You didn't have a mentor because you don't think that you connected with. Because that's how I felt when I looked back at SFA. And I know that some of the fault was on me. I could have looked harder for a mentor and found somebody that maybe, but like I think I was looking at it wrong. Like in my mind, I was looking mentor as like a professor that I need to connect with. Because all the other kids had, not all of them, but a lot of other kids had like professors they would go to, like they were cool with, who helped them do a lot of shit. And like I didn't have any professor that I connected with on that level to even be comfortable enough to even talk to about anything.
Man, I didn't think that I was ready for a mentor.
Yeah.
I feel like when you are searching for a mentorship, you should already have most of your shit together. At
Right.
least that's how I felt. And
Yeah.
I wasn't confident enough to say, "Oh, you know what? Man, I already know that I did this, and this.
Yeah.
Steps A through C.
Yeah.
I think I'm ready for a mentorship."
Isn't that the point of a mentor though? Like it's like a therapist almost. Like I have issues and
Facts.
but it's just career issues.
I wouldn't
You wouldn't
necessarily
have everything together.
Yeah,
would you?
I wouldn't necessarily say therapist because I don't know if they really care about my problems, but I think that they're
I was
there.
comparing the two.
Shit,
like,
mine do.
Just career wise.
Well, I
Oh,
do. Like with my mentor, I talk about everything.
Oh, you talk about
Every-
mental shit too?
The other day,
Yeah.
when I talked to her, we didn't talk about work at all.
Oh, okay.
We at work. Like she works at my job, and we didn't talk about work now.
when I think of a
one
mentor,
second.
I think of career stuff.
She helped me. Like that's a part of it, but
Yeah.
she was telling like I think with like a mentorship, like it's like a give and take relationship.
Hey chef,
Yeah.
chef,
Make me another, please. I'm
give
parched.
me another.
I'm parched, chef.
I'm
Chef,
parched.
we got Chef Tony Holmes in the building.
I'm hot.
He the EP, he the
Please, sir,
director.
may I have some
We
more?
got 2 directors,
But
Big and
I'm
Tony.
parched.
They do everything
Thank
for
you,
us. They
kind
got this,
sir.
Thanks,
I want a little deuce.
Jeffrey!
To
to the left of them, to
I'll-
the right of them.
I'll get it.
But
But back to what you were saying. And you see, I guess different people see mentorships differently. Me personally, I'm thinking like it's more so as a system of checks and balances.
Yeah.
I tell you what I got going on, and you let me know if I'm moving in the right direction from
Yeah.
what I told you I want to do.
yeah,
I guess there are some mentors depending on what field you're in.
Put a roofie in my
They
shit?
really might care about your well-being as a
Yeah.
person because that will trickle into
Yeah.
what you do at, work-wise.
right.
But yeah, I wish I really had one, bro, because I have one now.
Yeah.
And shout out to my mentor. I ain't gonna name drop because I don't need nobody trying
So what's
to.
the third one? What's the
Donald
third one?
Trump.
You said internships and mentorships. What else?
The third one.
Them hoes.
No.
Hey.
Oh Lord, no.
Hey.
I would definitely
Hey,
say
they teach you a lot though in life. You learn.
that's how you learn.
I didn't say me. I say you.
Some of your best lessons came
I
from
say
hoes.
you.
I see you, boy.
Not
I
me.
see you, boy.
Wow, that was all the way.
But I want to say the third one, and I'll put an asterisk by it because I think it's extremely important. But I feel like other ones can be applied. Financial aid,
facts.
financial aid, and in the aspect of scholarships.
Yeah, that's just important, man.
And
Working on those before each year.
Yeah.
right, like I wasn't doing none of that. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real. I
Nobody
wasn't.
was.
Man,
But you know
look,
why? You think it's because like our knowledge of this, like just us as minorities and who we are. Like, do you think it was like one, access to these scholarships, and two, like knowledge of like, because I know people who got scholarships. Like, how the fuck you know about
Knowledge.
that? Like, oh my dad knew this person. Who
yeah,
told me about
a lot
this.
of it.
Knowledge.
A
First
lot
thing
of it
you
has
say
to
is-
do with
First thing you say, how you know about that?
How you know about that?
Right.
Yeah.
right. Like I didn't know
Like
that
they
was-
sent out like a mass email.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, it's not like a PSA or
Right.
it's on a bulletin board like they have outside of the student
Facts.
center. Like it's not widely talked about.
Yeah.
And
Because they're for certain people.
exactly, like
Yeah.
I didn't know there were left-handed scholarships. I
What?
didn't know there were.
I'm like James Harden.
I don't even know at this
Boy.
point in time if SFA had like minority scholarships.
Yeah.
I mean, black people made up what about 13%
Yeah.
of the student population.
Shout out to all the black people. At
I
SFA,
swore it
man.
was more than that.
What's
but
the oddest scholarship you heard of? That left-handed shit kind of took.
Yeah, that's
me.
crazy.
left-handed. Yeah,
That's
that got
crazy.
me a little tight. I was like, damn. So ain't like one for right-handed? Like
Yeah, right.
niggas that write with both
Damn.
hands? Like, shit.
What they call
Ambidextrous.
ambidextrous.
How you spell that shit?
So your book. So if a college kid like now, so say we went to any like college campus and then we handed out your book to college like to kids.
I like that.
That would be kind of lit though.
That'd be lit.
We gotta make them pay for it though, cause this shit ain't free.
This shit
Bitch.
ain't free.
They can pay like that. Hey, I was talking Vic. I was talking to Vic on the way up here, and we was talking about like how they get college kids and shit like that, bro. We were at SFA. I remember going to Papa John's and they was signing up people for credit cards to get a free pizza. But I was like, only people taking that shit is probably gonna be minority kids who like
really want the
you
pizza.
really want the pizza. Then you get that credit card. What you got that free little extra in your mind at that time? Oh, this extra $200. I can, cause I mean your credit limit is gonna be low during
Yeah.
that time. So and then you like that's like already pre fucking you up in life already, like fucking your credit up and fucking like holding you back.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of stuff is done intentionally.
Yeah,
As far as access to the resources, I don't think that universities are held to the standard in which they should be.
Facts.
right.
Because if they were, then there would be no need for this book. Obviously, there was something through my college journey that I realized that, damn, if I had knew about this, that I probably would have went a different direction,
Yeah.
or things might have turned out a little differently. And I mean, everything is cool with me. I'm happy with what I'm doing professionally. But it's always that that what if.
Right. So, like, what do you want kids to take away from this book after reading it, or not even kids, like people, period? Because I mean, it's gonna be adults,
anybody
like,
that's
it's adults,
interested
yeah.
in going to college, I would say the biggest takeaway is once you read it, try to apply it.
Yeah.
Don't just read it and be like, oh yeah, that was a good thing, and then like when you go through some shit, you just like going through
That's
it.
the majority
Like-
of books people read, like
What-
self-help books.
right.
Yeah,
So you can read a self-help book
So
and be like,
so when we were talking about
yeah.
books earlier, I will
Yeah.
like, yes, I'm trash at reading books, and I
Yeah.
think that I need to get better. I know I know I need to get better, but I would much rather read those type of books than read like some.
you like
fucking-
self-help books.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
read no fucking
Fictional-
Alfred Hitchcock, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
Or
I don't
like
want Stephen
I
King.
like,
Yeah,
kind of like biographies, though, like you said, Malcolm X.
yeah,
You
like
can
stuff like
learn a lot
that.
from people's lives.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
read that kind of shit. I don't want to read like fucking 50 Shades of Grey type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
those kind of books.
I think, and this is what I found prior to actually writing the book. I looked at it, books that already exist in the marketplace, and there were a couple that I purchased, and when I read them, I was like, this is boring.
Yeah,
Like you're giving me way too much backstory.
Facts.
Like this, why do I'm 3 chapters in and you're still explaining?
yeah,
You
exactly.
got into the
your-
shits.
Yeah. So what I did differently was I gave a backstory, but
it was brief.
it was very brief.
Yeah.
And then I jumped write in because nobody. I mean, if you're in college, chances are you're not wanting to read no 400-page book.
Not
I
happening.
mean, you already got these thick
don't
ass,
have time.
high priced textbooks
Yeah.
that you're probably not gonna fully read. So
Shout out to Barnes and Noble who hired me in college.
shout out to Barnes and Noble
Word of
for them
advice
highest
for the
book
people
prices.
who want to write books. Did
Def-
you have help? Like,
No.
yeah.
I mean, besides conversation, that's pretty much how the book started. I was talking to my wife, and
shout out to your wife.
yeah, shout out to my wife, Brittany.
Yeah.
I was definitely like just complaining, really, and I was like, man, that's BS. Like, colleges aren't really held to the standard that they should be. And I was like, and if there was like a roadmap or something that somebody could use, and she was like, oh, you should write one. I was like, damn, I should write one. And then I went to Starbucks and got on the computer the next day, enjoyed my caramel apple spice.
We don't like Starbucks.
And oh yeah, that's right. My
caffeine
bad.
coffee only.
Well, y'all need to get one in Dallas, and then shit may change.
Yeah.
But until then,
Somebody
Yo,
give me some money.
Yeah.
Somebody give me some money.
It's wild.
but
The fact that you wrote it with no help is
That's
major.
live, bro.
yeah, the research part. There's a lot to write in the book. Besides the actual planning, there's things like ISBN numbers, and
You had to research that shit.
yeah, pretty much that's an identifier of your book,
Mhm.
and it's separate from a barcode. I just think that's a racket in itself. It's kind of an extension of them just trying to find any way possible to turn your interest into a profit.
Yeah.
Where can I get the book at?
Cognitivepubs.com. You can find me, and that's cognitive, KOGNITIV, pubs.com. Or you can find me on Instagram, cognitivepubs.com. I mean, cognitivepubs, not .com. But yeah, if you click on the link, it'll take you directly to the site.
Dope.
There's 2 versions. There are
The Spanish version? That's
Nah.
wild.
La 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 bamba.
I'm working on an audio book, but for right now, I have 2 formats. I have the ebook format, and then I have the hard copy.
Another reason to get the book is
Do an audiobook.
your boy's in there.
You in it?
Yeah, dog.
Hey, I don't want to hear shit
Now
this
he
nigga
hating.
gotta say.
Now he
I ain't
hating.
gonna hold you.
Now he wanna hate.
That nigga in it, I
Now
want
he
to
wanna
shit that
hate,
nigga gotta say.
dog. See, once
That nigga talking a bunch of bullshit.
Nah, he
Stop
held it
talking.
down. He held it down.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Once
held
I
it
start
down.
talking about, you know what I'm saying, unity, black power, all this stuff, he want to start hating.
This nigga
tearing
don't
the
believe in
brother
black
down.
power.
Yeah, dog, I'm in there. I'm in there. Yeah, you feel me? Wakanda, fam.
Hey, this is just one. Fuck them new.
But no, I am in the book, but it's a and a lot of other great people with great stories in the book, man. It's a great book. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you. Thank
Man, y'all niggas cute.
Yeah. You see?
Nigga got me tight.
Yeah. No, but we're gonna put the link to the book and some shit down there. I think it might be right there. It might be right there. So y'all can go purchase that, man. Please get it, buy it. Shout out to whatever Keith's drinking.
We can't promote the Deucey till we get the actual promotion.
The Deucey. But while we on college though, we all went to the same school, right?
Nah.
Oh.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of things you as far as you said, like the mentoring, financial, and all that stuff you wish you would have knew. But what else you would have wished you like as far as social shit?
Them hoes.
As far as social, I feel like I got the full.
But like what like I said, like what do you wish you knew
Tell the
though?
truth, nigga.
Like we did
Can we
it.
get them the hoes? This nigga's so professional, dog.
Nah.
Shout out to the Yellow House.
Yeah, shout out to the Yellow House. The Yellow House.
The
held it
fellowship
down.
every
Niggas
Wednesday.
acting like they ain't live in college.
Shout out to the Yellow House Fellowship every Wednesday. They made us nice food and we had
Not
the word.
not
Yeah.
hoes. Beautiful creature.
College was great, but what do you wish you knew? Yeah, like as far as just like the college, like navigating that part, not school.
Just college in
yeah,
general.
it's college in general.
Oh, I probably wouldn't have rushed to finish.
Yeah.
I probably would have waited and tried to get into the field that I'm trying to join,
Yeah.
and then just, progress through that, because I mean, you spend 4 years of your life at school.
5.
Okay, 4 to 5. 4 to 5.
You
Okay,
said
you got You got 4 to 5.
It was 4?
You got
I
4
didn't
to
I'm trying to
5.
fucking go up in upscale Glendale on me. Yeah, 5. I changed my major midway because I, had to change of heart.
That's fair. That's
Thank
fair.
you.
That's fair.
Damn. And
So
I was
for
partying. All right.
but
Yeah, I know.